If you're in the early stages of building a business, one of the fastest ways to burn out is by trying to build everything all at once. Today, I'm going to be talking about how you should just set one simple business goal for yourself that takes into account your real life, your real time, and your real energy. This is not about doing more. This is about doing one thing well for 30 days and letting that be enough. Hello, my beautiful entrepreneurs. My name is Tabitha Bear, and this is A Hot Mess Builds an Empire, the Chaos to Cash series. We are continuing with Chaos to Cash. Yes. So, I let you know at the beginning of every episode that I have absolutely no idea what it is that I'm doing, but I'm doing it with the energy of someone who's tripped and is making a career out of the fall. So, let's talk about business goals, right? I think why most first businesses often fail and first business goals often fail is because new business owners try to do everything all at once. Social media, newsletter, website, landing pages, products, services, launching, branding. It it looks productive, but it is super overwhelming. Burnout happens fast and people start thinking, maybe this isn't for me, maybe I'm not cut out to be an entrepreneur, maybe this is just like not easy enough for me to handle right now part-time, like whatever that is. The problem isn't capability, it's scope. So what a first business goal is actually for, it's listen, it's not about perfection. It is far from perfection, right? It's not about growth hacking. It's not about gaining a million subscribers and followers. Your first business goal, especially those first 30 days, is about how you work. How do you work for you? Your goal helps you understand how much time you actually have, how much energy you actually have, what you avoid, what you enjoy doing, are passionate about, what you get done quickly, how long things really take. This is foundational information that you will be using for like the immediate future, because the thing is like I know everybody has different situations for when they're starting their business out, but you want to take advantage of having that foundational information. And that's what setting one simple business goal will do for you. So, what does a simple 30-day goal look like, right? This is something that is achievable, measurable, it's focused on one outcome, and it takes into consideration your real life for the next 30 days. So, this is something that could be you're showing up on social media for 30 days. You're creating a product from idea to ready to launch in 30 days. You are organizing your systems for better momentum moving forward. Like, whatever that is, it's one goal and one direction. This is not meant to be overcomplicated. This is just meant to be one simple business goal that you are starting and executing and finishing within 30 days. So you're probably thinking, Tabitha, why am I focusing on one thing for 30 days? Listen, focusing on one thing for 30 days changes absolutely everything, I assure you. If you are split between 10 different things constantly over the next 30 days, not one thing is getting your best effort. But if for the next 30 days you focus on one thing, it is getting the best of you every single day, every time you sit down. Let's say, let's use building an ebook as an example. If you're working on an ebook and a newsletter and a YouTube channel and social media and everything for the first 30 days that you are trying to start your business, not everything is getting the best of you. But if you want to have an ebook ready to go for people who sign up for your newsletter, focus on that for the next 30 days and you'll see that you're providing great value and quality. And once you complete it, you'll see that you get momentum from it, your confidence is growing, and one finished thing is better than 10 half started somethings, right? So give yourself 30 days to have one end goal and focus on that one thing for 30 days. And it's very momentum building to have like this, I don't know what to call it. I don't want to call it diving board. Um, but something to leap from, right? Like, and go like, I completed this and now I can leap to the next thing. Now, I also understand that 30 days can seem kind of intimidating, especially when you have family life, a full-time job, like you have a lot going on. So you can even take those 30 days and break them down into digestible pieces. So 30 days doesn't have to feel intimidating. You can break it down into weekly themes. Like I usually do that with my YouTube channel. So for this 30 days of chaos to cash series, what I did was I broke it down like week 1 focuses on this, week 2 focuses on this, week 3 focuses on this. And there's like a gradual build of themes every week. So you'll notice that my videos are kind of similar for 7 days, and then they're going to kind of change topics. And then 7 days they're a little bit similar, and then they're going to change topics. I did that so it was just easier for me to organize my thoughts and just kind of stick to a weekly theme. Now, you could also set it up in 3 to 5 day like mini sprints, but the whole point is to set clear mini milestones for yourself so that this way, maybe 30 days seems daunting to you, or maybe it seems like nothing to you. Everybody thinks of it differently, but break it down. So I have an example here. Um, if you're doing a product, for instance, you could do like days 1 through 5 is your idea and rough draft. Days 6 through 10 is outlining or building. Days 11 through 15 is refining and structuring. Days 16 to 20 is visuals and setup. Day 21 to 25 is testing and adjusting. And days 26 to 30 is finalizing and preparing for launch. Smaller chunks make consistency easier. So if it's easier for you to go, you know what, the next 3 days, I'm just going to focus on the front matter of my ebook, then focus on the front matter of your ebook. That's amazing. And then you'll find you get that done and you go, you know what? The next 3 days, I'm going to focus on the first half of the middle matter. Fantastic. Work on that for the next 3 to 5 days. Make it digestible for yourself. Make this achievable for yourself. The whole point is that you are setting a goal for yourself that you know you can finish within 30 days. That is the whole point of this. So, one of the biggest things I had to learn when I started my business is that I've always held some type of full time job while I had this business. And there is a difference between the time you actually have and the time that you wish that you had. So, make sure you are working with your real life constraints. Most people are building this part time. If you think that everybody has all this freedom to work on their businesses every single day, it's not true. We're all doing it part time. So you may have a full time job. You may have a full time job or school. You may have a full time job or school or family obligations, or maybe a combination of those 3 things. So your first goal respects all of your obligations that you have going on right now. And you just take the extra time that you have to focus on that goal. Consistency beats intensity. I've said that plenty of times at this point in time. And it's just better to show up consistently. And that could look like, okay, I have an hour every day to be able to sit down and do this. Then build a goal off of the fact that you will only have 30 hours for the month, right? That's okay. That's totally all right. We're all doing this with whatever extra time that we have. I talk a lot about systems and habits on here, and they matter so much more than speed and trying to rush through things, right? Building your systems and habits gives you processes that are repeatable, right? That you can complete things off of, and you can repeat that process and churn out something else after another 30 days. The systems you build now are there to help support you in the future. So, what you're actually practicing with this 30-day goal is working with the real time constraints that you have in your life. You're showing up for yourself, you're following through, and you're completing something. These skills compound and they are confidence building and they are momentum building. So just focus on this one goal for 30 days and it's really going to help you set the foundation for what it is that you are working on and working towards with your brand new business. So let's talk about what happens at the end of these 30 days, right? there is going to be a sense of pride. You have proof, you have a finished product, you have something tangible in front of you, and it shows that you can follow through. It shows that you can reach a goal. And now you have something to work with. Now you can throw it out into the universe and be like, here's my ebook that you get when you sign up for my newsletter. Here's my ebook that you can purchase from my Stan Store. Whatever it is that you've done, you can now talk about it, which gives you more content, which gives you maybe more points of connection with your audience, right? But whether this is a finished product or it was consistent content for 30 days or it was building a working system, you've now taken your first real step towards sustainable growth. Congratulations. This is amazing. You're showing yourself that you can show up for you and your business with the real life constraints that you have and with the real life time that you have and the real life energy that you have. And I think that is the most important thing to acknowledge because we all wish we had more time and we plan as if we had more time, but we're not planning with our real life constraints. So that's really what this 30-day goal is about. So, how does this fit into my Chaos to Cash series? Listen, cash comes from finished things. If I have 10 unfinished things, which I probably have more like 9,000 unfinished things, no cash is going to come from those, right? None whatsoever. But if I throw finished products and services out into the universe, that's where the cash comes from. So, finished things come from focused goals, and focus starts with choosing one manageable objective. So, this is how we take small wins and turn them into big momentum, which is taking small bits of chaos and turning it into cash. Ta-da! Your first business goal does not need to be crazy impressive, perfectly executed, make you go viral. It just needs to be doable and finished. 30 days of focused effort can change how you see yourself, and it changes what you believe you're capable of doing or building. And that's kind of the point, isn't it? Is to change your outlook for yourself. It's to show you how you can work. It's to show what you're capable of doing with the time constraints and obligations that you have outside of your business, right? There is so much data that you can get from this. There are so many habits that you can build from this. So there is so much more that you're taking away from this 30 days than you realize. But just give yourself 30 days to focus on one thing, and I promise it's just going to be a big game changer. Let me know in the comments, what are you working on for the next 30 days? And I'd love for you to come back to this video and share a link to what it is that you completed over the course of 30 days. Or maybe you just finished a 30-day sprint and you want to show off what it is that you've created. Use the comment section to share what it is that you've done. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.